How to fix FC26 showcase closing after small FC26 window appears. Update EA Anti-Cheat. Welcome back to Technobalta. Today, we're diving deep into a prevalent and frustrating issue for EA Sports FC26 players. The game closing immediately after a small FC26 window briefly appears, often pointing to underlying anti-cheat complications. This specific problem can manifest as a game not launching, a silent crash to desktop, or a security violation error related to EA Anti-Cheat, preventing you from ever reaching the main menu and immersing yourself in the world of virtual football. Our comprehensive guide will systematically address every potential vector for this critical failure, moving beyond common fixes to provide a robust troubleshooting framework. Understanding the root cause is crucial. Typically, this behavior signals a conflict or corruption within the game's launch sequence, often involving the EA Anti-Cheat system failing to initialize correctly or encountering a permission barrier. Factors ranging from outdated drivers and conflicting background processes to corrupted game files or even insufficient system resources can contribute to this issue, necessitating a multifaceted approach to resolution. We will equip you with 18 professional and technically rich solutions to navigate these complexities and get you back into the match. Here are the deep dive technical solutions to fix FC26 showcase closing after a small FC26 window appears. Update EA Anti-Cheat manually. The primary and most effective solution often involves directly updating the EA Anti-Cheat software. Navigate to your FC26 installation directory, typically C:\program files, x86, /steam /steamapps /common /EA Sports FC24 or similar for FC26. Then locate the EAAntiCheat.Installer.exe executable. Run this installer, select FC26 from the drop-down menu, and choose Update to ensure the latest anti-cheat definitions are applied, resolving potential compatibility issues. Verify game file integrity via Steam. Corrupted or missing game files can severely disrupt FC26's launch sequence, especially if anti-cheat components are affected. Open your Steam client, right-click on FC26 in your library, select Properties, navigate to the Installed Files tab, and click Verify integrity of game files. Steam will then scan and replace any compromised data, which often fixes unexpected crashes. Run game and launcher as administrator. Insufficient administrative privileges can prevent critical game or anti-cheat processes from accessing necessary system resources or directories. Locate the FC26.exe executable in the game's installation folder and the Steam client executable. Right-click each, select Properties, go to the Compatibility tab, and check Run this program as an administrator. Apply these changes to ensure full system access. Update graphics drivers to the latest version. Outdated or corrupted display drivers are a frequent cause of game launch failures and performance issues. For AMD Radeon users, like an RX 580, download the latest recommended drivers directly from the official AMD website. Perform a clean installation using the factory reset option if available, and restart your system to ensure driver stability and compatibility with FC26. Disable full-screen optimizations. Windows full-screen optimizations can sometimes interfere with games, particularly when anti-cheat software is involved, leading to crashes or non-launching applications. Reinstall EA Anti-Cheat manually. If updating doesn't work, a complete reinstallation of the anti-cheat system might be necessary. Run EAAntiCheat.Installer.exe from your FC26 directory. Select Uninstall for FC26, then restart your PC. Afterward, run the installer again and select Install to deploy a fresh, clean instance of EA Anti-Cheat. Add game and anti-cheat to Antivirus Exclusions. Aggressive antivirus or Windows Defender settings can mistakenly flag EA Anti-Cheat components as malicious, preventing them from running. Manually add the entire FC26 installation folder and the EA Anti-Cheat.Installer.exe to your antivirus software's exclusion list or whitelist to prevent real-time scanning from interfering with game execution. Update Windows operating system. An outdated Windows installation can lack crucial security updates or system libraries required by modern games and anti-cheat systems. Go to Settings, Windows Update, and ensure your operating system is fully updated to the latest stable build, including optional updates that might contain relevant fixes or dependencies. Clear Steam download cache. A corrupted Steam download cache can sometimes cause issues with game installations and updates, leading to launch problems. In Steam, go to Settings, Downloads, and click Clear Download Cache. You'll need to log back into Steam afterward, but this often resolves minor client-side data corruption. Close background applications. Resource-intensive background applications, especially those with overlays or system hooks, can conflict with FC26 or its anti-cheat. Before launching the game, open Task Manager, Ctrl+Shift+Escape, and close any non-essential programs, particularly web browsers, streaming applications, or other game launchers, to minimize potential interference. Check DirectX and Visual C++ redistributables. Games like FC26 rely heavily on specific versions of DirectX and Visual C++ redistributables for rendering and core functionalities. Ensure these libraries are up to date by downloading the latest installers from Microsoft's official website, typically found within the game's redistributable folder, and repair or reinstall them as necessary. Disable in-game overlays, Steam, Discord, GeForce Experience. Overlays from various applications, Steam Overlay, Discord Overlay, GeForce Experience, and Game Overlay, can sometimes create conflicts with games, particularly when anti-cheat is involved. Disable all such overlays from their respective application settings before attempting to launch FC26 to eliminate them as a potential cause. Perform a clean boot. A clean boot starts Windows with a minimal set of drivers and startup programs, helping to isolate software conflicts. Use misconfigured system configuration to disable all non-Microsoft services and all startup items. Restart your computer and try launching FC26. If it works, re-enable services one by one to find the culprit. Reinstall the game completely. As a last resort for file corruption or deep-seated issues, a complete reinstallation of FC26 can often resolve persistent problems. Uninstall the game via Steam, then manually delete any remaining files in the installation directory before performing a fresh download and installation. This ensures a pristine game environment. Adjust virtual memory, page file. While 8 GB RAM might be low for modern gaming, optimizing virtual memory can sometimes mitigate performance issues that might indirectly cause launch failures. Increase your Windows page file size to at least 1.5 times your physical RAM, up to 3 times, to provide more system memory headroom for FC26 and its components. Check for corrupted system files, SFC/Scano. System File Checker, SFC, can identify and repair corrupted Windows system files that might be affecting game stability or anti-cheat operations. Open Command Prompt as an administrator and execute the command sfc/scanow. Allow the process to complete, and if repairs are made, restart your PC. Ensure adequate disk space. Insufficient disk space can prevent games from updating correctly, caching necessary files, or even launching at all. Verify that your drive has ample free space, typically at least 20 to 30 gigabytes beyond the game's installed size, to accommodate temporary files, updates, and game caches. Review event viewer logs. For advanced troubleshooting, examine the Windows Event Viewer for specific errors or warnings occurring around the time FC26 crashes. Go to Windows Logs, Application, and System to look for entries related to FC26.exe or EAAntiCheat.Gameservice.exe, which can provide precise error codes or module names pointing to the problem. By systematically working through these deep dive solutions, you should be able to identify and rectify the underlying issues causing FC26 Showcase to crash on launch. Don't forget to follow Technobalta for more professional technical guides and solutions.